Welcome to the Power Chamber Podcast.
The only PCP that's down one beard.
Yes.
My beard's gone.
I'm very sad for you.
I'm pretty sad. It's fine. It's been
good.
like a week.
Yeah. Why did you shave your beard, sir?
Don't ask me. I'm not gonna say. There'll be a video.
Yeah.
Later.
Maybe.
Depending on what happens.
Sure.
Yeah.
Don't
worry about it.
So that's not what we're here to talk about.
No,
today.
we're here to talk about a lot of stuff, actually.
Yes.
A lot of stuff that went down. Firstly, this past weekend, we saw the biggest movie of the year,
Yes.
The Infinity War. Man, Han Solo doesn't have a chance.
I know, right? Oh, I feel so bad for that
I feel
movie.
pretty bad for Han Solo, but I don't feel bad about the Infinity War, all things considered.
Yeah.
Because, man, this might be the best movie I've ever seen. It might be the best movie on the planet.
It was pretty good.
It's intense. It hits the ground running and it keeps going.
Yeah.
Okay, so first things first. Like when we started off the movie, we got a couple new trailers.
Yeah.
One of them was for Han Solo, a Star Wars story. Which
was one of them for Han Solo, or was that just at the? Because I know you saw this movie twice. So was that just at the second showing that you went to?
I think I saw it at both, but
because I don't remember seeing the Han Solo trailer.
I'm not as excited about this one.
Han Solo?
As I was about Rogue One.
Okay,
Rogue One was such a good movie.
I'm not either, is the thing. Like, nobody seems to be behind that guy as young Harrison Ford.
Yeah. He doesn't have the look. He doesn't have the sound.
Yeah.
The movie just feels like a cash grab. And you don't want that for a Star Wars movie.
Which is weird, because, like, everybody seems to be behind Donald Glover as Lando.
Well, yeah.
But nobody's behind the other guy.
That guy can do no wrong, according to the internet. I haven't seen him do anything except for some stand-up, and I think I saw him in a TV show one time. I don't know. Maybe. But the point is, so that happened, and then we also got a trailer for Marvel's... No, Fox Studios' Venom
No,
movie.
it was Sony.
Oh, it's Sony.
Sony owns the Spider-Man license.
Whatever, who cares? The point
they got
is,
Venom.
The movie was very strange.
It's a weird trailer, because so we had a trailer, we had like a teaser trailer a couple months ago.
Right.
That didn't have Venom in it.
Have nothing. It really didn't.
Everybody
have
was
anything.
like, well, that was kind of weird.
They lost their
This
minds.
trailer actually gave us Venom
and the story
in the movie. I'm very confused as to what's going on, because I just feel like Eddie Brock, as he's portrayed in this movie, seems a little bit too comedic.
I didn't think it was comedic. I just thought he was a wuss. Like, he seems weak, and that's not really what Eddie Brock's about.
Yeah, I know.
Not in the animated series.
Eddie Brock is like friggin' huge.
He's also a tool.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was thinking, because he's like having casual conversation with this thing, and I also thought it was unintentionally hilarious when it's like, Eddie.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah, it should have been like a slow fade kind of
funny.
Thing. I agree. I think that's funny.
But that's kind of what my problem is because the tone seems kind of weird. Because this should be horrifying.
Yeah.
But they don't treat it that way.
Well, it's because nobody can do this story properly. It's the Wolfman thing. It's the Incredible Hulk. I'm not sure why. This is not a hard concept.
Yeah.
For a movie. I don't like how the symbiote refers to itself as we in a plural. It's one thing, and then Eddie, they both are Venom.
Yeah. Of course, I don't know. Maybe it's something else.
Not into it.
We'll check the movie out. Yeah. Maybe not in theaters.
Probably not in theaters, but we'll give it a watch once over.
I'm not a fan of how that thing looks.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. The lack of lips is just kind of weird for me.
Yeah. It's very strange. I don't know what's going on with the Venom creation.
Yeah.
But anyway, the third trailer that I want to talk about was the Incredible sequel.
Right.
Because I'm super excited about Brad Bird finally getting another Incredibles movie on the market.
Yes.
I don't know about this movie.
It's been like 15 years or whatever. Why?
I really don't know about this movie. It was the problem you had with Venom. Like, it seemed too jokey. Like, they took the memes from the first movie
it's an animated
and put them
movie.
in a feature-length movie.
It's an animated movie, though.
And?
They took the memes from the first movie?
Yeah.
Like what?
Well, like Edna.
Well, yeah, Edna's in the trailer, but
the bit with the wife. They're really putting their best foot forward, leading with that joke.
What? I'm confused.
Frozone, the wife.
Oh,
God.
yeah, you're right. They did do that again, didn't they? I forgot.
I also think that Dash is portrayed poorly in this movie.
Really?
Like in the trailer, like he seems younger, and I don't know what that's about.
I don't think that's true, but I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen the movie.
I haven't seen the movie either, just based on the trailer.
I was happy with that.
Is she having adolescence? Like, what?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it'll be another great. I mean, I trust Brad Bird enough to where I don't really care.
Yeah, sure.
Granted,
I do
seen
think
Ghost Protocol.
Brad Bird is a great director, so yeah there's that.
Ratatouille.
Anyway. So back to the movie.
Yeah.
In the movie, we just killed 6 minutes of trailers.
Hooray!
It's fine.
Infinity War.
War.
I don't know. This movie is kind of weird because I hear a lot of people being like, "Well, this movie doesn't work because it doesn't introduce anything or whatever."
Well, yeah. But this is like the finale.
I know, right?
This is the very, very last straw for these people.
Yeah.
For everybody.
10 years of movie lead up to this moment.
Hawkeye and Ant-Man are the only ones who don't show up, and they're referenced that they're the only two that don't show up.
Right.
Oh, and Quicksilver, but that's a whole different thing. Spoilers. Quicksilver's not in this movie.
Oh no, I didn't talk about Ultron with you. It was with Nate.
Oh no.
That's right.
Yeah, I hated Ultron, so I refused to talk about it. But anyway.
But this movie just kind of hits the ground running. We kind of go immediately following the events of Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Just kind of like,
which makes Thanos my favorite villain of all time, because in the first 5 seconds of the movie, he has destroyed Ragnarok. He has completely wiped Ragnarok off the face of the Marvelverse, and that is okay by me.
Yeah.
He comes on board, and he's got the Power Stone. I can't really remember how he got the Power Stone.
He destroyed Xandar and took it.
Oh, sure.
The Guardians say that.
Oh, that's right. No, Thor says that.
Right.
Yes. I remember.
Yeah.
Anyways.
By the way, spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers. They get the Space Stone from Loki and then kill that guy. I believe that guy's for real dead. Yeah. That guy's. I think that guy's for real dead. I'll get to why I say that at the end. Afterwards, we cut to. What do we cut to? We don't cut to space.
During that whole thing, like the Hulk goes face
the
off
Hulk
against Thanos.
Yeah. They get in a fist fight.
Gets his ass kicked.
And then Heimdall sends him
Hulk
to Earth.
Yeah.
In the Sanctum for some reason.
Yeah, he runs directly into Doctor Strange.
No, he lands in his living room.
Yeah.
Is what happens. Doctor Strange and Wong.
Yes.
Just there. They catch up with Tony and fill him in on the situation. And man, they just go. Like, this is like 5 minutes of just...
Yeah.
We got to find these people. Let's go. And then they fill him in on the situation. Bruce is like, okay, so let's get everybody. Where is everybody? Let's find Vision.
Yeah.
Tony's like, well, Vision's gone. He went off somewhere. Don't know where he went. Yeah, he turned off his transmitter. Where's Cap? He's we're kind of having a thing.
Yeah.
He missed the Civil War.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah.
And Bruce is like, dude, this is the apocalypse. It doesn't fucking matter, man. And yeah. But so right before Tony can call
Cap, they got just Thanos forces show up to just kind of take.
They hit the apple.
The time gem because Doctor Strange has it.
Yeah, the eye of
Agamotto.
Agamotto. I was like Agamemnon. That ain't right.
The eye of Agamotto. So they get in a fight that Spider-Man jumps into because he was in a field trip nearby.
By the way, Tony doesn't have a suit. He's got a morphing sequence.
Nanites. Dude.
Man, they really. This movie wants the Power Rangers really bad.
Nanites.
We should just give the Russo brothers the. Let's let Hasbro do that.
Nanites.
Give the Russos the power. Oh yeah. We'll talk about that after. Click here to watch the other video.
Dude, you don't understand. That video is coming up before this one is.
But yeah, Tony and Peter end up getting trapped on the ship as it's leaving Atmo.
Well, no, because they kidnap Doctor Strange.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
so
that's what happens. That's why
Tony goes after him, and so does Spider-Man. Spider-Man gets a whole new. He gets the Scarlet Spider armor.
Yeah,
out of the whole deal.
It's a super cool morphing sequence, and he attaches to the spaceship.
The hull of the ship, and kind of sneaks in on board.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
that happens.
Yeah, while that's going on, the Guardians run into Thor because
he's floating around.
They got the distress signal from the Ragnarok.
That's where they went after Volume 2.
Right.
That's the distress signal that they were after, and
right.
You remember.
Well, were they after a distress signal?
Was that not the thing? Like they were.
Well, I mean, because they were with Nebula, and she's not with them. At the beginning of this movie.
I thought she bailed on them at the end of the movie to go kill Thanos.
I don't think.
But anyway, they come across Thor and
they kind of revive him and
kinda like
they basically bring him back, and he's like, well, I gotta get to this place.
Yeah, because I need a weapon.
Because I need to get a new weapon because my hammer's been destroyed. I need to get something that'll kill Thanos. Yeah. So Rocket goes with him with Groot. And they kind of go off on their little adventure.
Spoiler, Beta Ray Bill is also not in this movie. Very upsetting.
It's got to be some sort of rights thing.
I don't know what's going on. Like, maybe they think we can't take the character seriously. He's a horse.
Yeah, I don't know if you can have that argument anymore, considering that Thor's hanging out with a frickin' raccoon that he keeps calling a rabbit.
He keeps calling him a rabbit. It's pretty entertaining.
Yeah, it is.
Their whole thing.
But while they're gone, the rest of the Guardians go to the Collector's.
Yeah, Mantis, Quill,
to
Gamora,
try and get the Reality Stone before Thanos can get it.
Yeah.
And on their way over there, Gamora's like, "Look, Peter, I know something.
Where the Soul Stone is.
I know where the Soul Stone is. So if Thanos gets a hold of me, I need you to kill me.
Yeah.
I need you to promise that you'll kill me." And so they go over there and
they get to nowhere. The Thanos is already there, beating on the Collector, trying to find out what he did with the ether.
And Gamora goes in there and she fucking kills him.
Yeah.
Except it's not really.
It's not really him. Oh my goodness! He altered reality.
Yeah, it's an all in illusion
with his third of the Infinity Stones.
And he kidnaps Gamora, and Quill tries to kill her, but his blaster turns to bubbles.
Yeah, it's this very intense sequence.
Yeah, it's a very dramatic moment.
Yeah, it's super cool, and this movie's really well written, albeit a little predictable.
Yeah, except for what happens at the end.
Yeah, except for what happens at the end.
That shit wasn't predictable at all.
That wasn't super predictable. Yeah. That was kind of a left turn that I wasn't seeing.
Right,
we're getting ahead of ourselves.
So Thanos takes Gamora while all this is going down. Vision and Scarlet Witch are hanging out in where are they? Paris?
They're in Scotland.
Scotland. Okay, yeah, that's what it was.
And they're having the honeymoon or something.
Yeah,
they're together now.
Yeah,
and I guess that was supposed to be a build from Ultron.
No, that was from Civil War, dude.
Civil War. That's right.
There was a whole thing from
Wasn't a thing. Though.
Comic books, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Except this is written differently from
Thanos' forces come down and they just wreck Vision.
They pretty much just try to kill Vision
and
to take the stone, to take his mind gem from him.
Yeah.
They're saved
Scarlet Witch puts up a pretty decent fight.
Yeah.
Until Cap, the Falcon, and Black Widow show up.
Yeah. And so they fight those guys off, and then
it's relatively easy.
We need to do
which
something.
Which begs the question, how powerful would the Hulk have been against Thanos' forces? Because that's the only strength that I can compare Captain America to. That's how strong the guy is. The Super Soldier Serum makes them as strong as each other. That's something that we have yet to go into because we don't have a freaking Hulk movie.
That's not true. We totally went into it. You remember that line from Civil War? The
no.
throwaway line?
No.
Green in the eyes. But, because the thing is, the Hulk does not show up for the rest of the movie.
After his initial fight with Thanos, he just refuses to transform throughout the entire movie.
Yeah.
And I mean, man, straight to the end of the movie.
Yeah.
We don't see that guy.
Yeah, never.
Just bails on us.
So
back on the ship.
Everybody else goes to the friggin'...
Oh, yeah, they go back to
to headquarters where they find Rhodey, and they're like, well, we need to do something to stop. And General Ross is like, blah, blah, blah,
yeah,
blah,
get off my lawn and such.
But then they're like, forget you.
Yeah. Whatever,
so,
Gramps,
yeah.
and they leave.
So they decide
they
that
decide
they're gonna. So
they decide that
during
they gotta
that whole
remove
thing,
the stone.
Well, because Vision's like, look, man, I'm probably not getting out of this alive.
Yeah.
So
I'm
you
a
guys
weapon of mass destruction.
Need to
blow the stone to hell.
Yeah, you need to destroy the stone.
That way Thanos can't get a hold of it, because that's the only way to make sure that guy can't get a hold of it.
Unfortunately, Wanda's the only one that can do it, because she's the only one powerful enough to do it.
Right.
So, but they're like, no, we can't do that. Like, but there's a way that if we, change the neurons or whatever, that we can remove the stone.
Bruce comes up with the idea to remove the stone.
And still keep Vision alive. So they decide they're going to go to Wakanda to get all that done.
Yeah, because they can't have their old digs back. Yeah. And Tony's gone.
Yeah.
Back in space.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange is just unconscious on a table.
Yeah.
Tony and Spider-Man come up with a plan to save him. End up killing the guy, the alien dude. Yeah. One of them. They left one of them just in the Arctic without an arm. That guy doesn't come back.
No, he does.
Oh yeah, he does come back at the end of the movie.
He comes back later.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Whatever.
But
continued.
Yeah. So Tony's like, well, I mean,
they get a hold of the ship.
Well, because
and Doctor Strange is like, okay, we got to go back to Earth.
Yeah.
And Tony's like, maybe we just keep going forward.
Yeah.
Element of surprise.
Exactly.
And it's a great plan. It's actually a really good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then, cut back to Thanos is with Gamora, and Gamora's like, he forces her to tell him that she knows where the Soul Stone is. They go to this place where it's like on a mountain or whatever.
Yeah, they
go up to a cliff.
And they walk up a cliff.
Friggin' Red Skull's there.
Comes up. And the biggest surprise in the movie. It was a character I did not see coming. It was so cool just to see Red Skull in like a black cloak floating down like a freaking Dementor.
I haven't seen this guy in 7 years.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh man, it was great.
He's like, in order to get the Soul Stone, you got to sacrifice your soul.
Yeah.
By sacrificing something you love. Yeah. And so he throws Gamora off a cliff. And it's very cool. It's the best scene in the movie.
She's dead.
She's for real dead, too. I believe that. And Heimdall. Those are the 3 kills that I buy in this movie.
But what about Loki? Loki's
dead. Loki, Heimdall, and Gamora.
Exactly.
The 3. Exactly. That's what I was talking about. Exactly. You're not listening.
I just wanted to make sure that you got everything situated.
So he gets the Soul Stone, and that's 4 out of 5.
Yeah. So he decides that he's gonna go. He goes back to the Titan planet.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, all that's going on
has crashed and hooked up with the rest of the Guardians.
Yeah, the rest of the Guardians, they kind of team up together and they decide they're gonna come up with a plan to stop Thanos. While they're coming up with a plan, Strange has been like. He looked into the future.
He future visioned.
Yeah, all future possibilities 14 million times, and only one of them were they successful.
Yeah.
So that's very important.
That's super important. It'll come up later. But
so they decide they're going to try and take down Thanos.
Yeah,
while that's all going on,
Thor is building a hammer.
Restarts a freaking star
on the forge.
Yeah,
the forge.
Builds Stormbreaker.
Where he hooks up with Peter Dinklage and has him make Stormbreaker, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The whole thing. There needs to be a Beta Ray Bill movie. Come on, you guys.
Yeah, maybe.
He was in Planet Hulk. What are you doing with your life, Ragnarok? Anyway. God, I hate Ragnarok so much.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, we were not big fans of that movie.
No. Anymore. Thanos comes up to Titan.
Yeah. They try to get the glove off him.
And they're very close to succeeding, but once Star-Lord finds out that he killed Gamora, he just kind of loses it, goes off the handle. And screws up the whole thing. Thanos grabs a moon and tries to kill everybody.
Yeah. And basically ends up stabbing Tony.
Yeah.
In the side, and Doctor Strange is like, wait, if you spare his life, I'll give you the stone and whatever.
Yeah.
So he does that.
He gives him the stone, and that's 5 out of the gemstones. While that's going on, Wakanda is under attack by just random. They look like the creatures from Temple Run.
Really?
Yeah.
I was thinking Doom.
Yeah, they're just generic alien creatures, number 6.
They're all trying to get the Mind Stone.
Yeah,
basically, they ultimately ends with Vision going up to Wanda and being like, "Look, that didn't work. Thanos is here. He shows up, and they're all trying to get him, but he's like going through.
Everybody's there. Like Bruce is in the Hulkbuster armor, and they're putting up one hell of a fight. It's a super cool fight sequence. Like the whole thing is just it's gorgeous.
The Vision is like, no, you got to do this. I'm sorry that you have to do this, but it has to. It has to be you. And so she does, in fact,
blow him to hell.
The friggin' he destroys the stone. Yeah. He's dead.
Thanos shows up and he just wrecks everybody. Yeah. He walks up to Wanda and brings Vision back to life with the Time Stone. And it's so cool.
And then he just proceeds to rip that thing out of his head.
Stone out of his head.
Yeah. So he's dead.
So twice.
And then as soon as that happens, Thor comes out of nowhere just like a knife, and just sticks him with the freaking axe.
Yeah, wails on him.
And they're like,
and
he's like,
everybody's like, kill shot. And Thanos, while still conscious, dying but still conscious, snaps his fingers, and I don't know what happens to him. Like he goes to an alternate universe, or he like has a moment of realization.
No, I think the implication is that he just goes to the planet, goes back to his home, goes back to Titan, and just kind of sits there.
He's not on Titan. He's on Earth.
Oh,
Titan's destroyed.
Oh no, I thought he was doing like the reality. This is a beautiful planet, whatever.
I don't know. He ends up roasting the Gauntlet and the Infinity Stones. Yeah. So and not sure just fades into a portal, falls off,
and then people just start dying.
Just people start disintegrating, all just one by one.
Yeah,
people at random.
Yeah,
keep going, and it ends up that Tony is alone on Titan with Nebula. That's why that's another reason he's not on Titan, is because Tony's also there. That doesn't make sense.
Maybe, I don't know. We'll find out.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah, Doctor Strange dead. Spider-Man's dead.
That was probably the hardest hit.
Yeah, it was.
That was the most Joss Whedon this movie got.
Was it really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. This
I
movie's intense.
Yeah.
Black Panther was also a hard
hit. Winter Soldier's gone.
Yeah.
Most of the Guardians are dead.
Yeah. Rocket is the only survivor.
Yeah.
Of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah. I don't know what's next for him.
Yeah.
Thor's still around. Dead. Wanda's dead. Yeah. Totally forgot about Wanda.
I feel like that's not next. Like Wanda, Strange, and Tony being alive. I feel like that's intentional.
Why take Black Panther though? Why take Spider-Man?
Well, because Thanos is like, let's.
Yeah, he says, kill half
we'll
the
totally do it at random just so it's all fair with everybody. But I feel like some of that was intentional. Like, let's kill all these people. Because I get Wanda and Doctor Strange being taken out.
The movie ends with Thanos sitting in a field somewhere.
Yeah. Except for the after credit scene.
Except for the after credit scene, which I'm
Nick
not
Fury and Maria Hill, and they all friggin' disintegrate.
Okay. Nick's gonna do it.
I didn't do anything. It's a spoiler review.
The after credit scene doesn't count. It's not a part of the movie.
It is a part of the movie.
It's simply not.
It happens immediately after the thing. Everybody just starts dying, and he calls on friggin' Captain Marvel.
So yeah, this movie is intense.
Yeah. It was weird because this is like the first Marvel film where they just totally lose.
Yeah, they get completely
failure.
Wrecked. There are minor moments of hope throughout the movie.
I don't know what to
keep
do
going
because I'm like,
yeah. Where do we go from here?
Yeah.
Rocket Raccoon, the movie. He hooks up with
Thor.
Howard the Duck.
Oh, I would actually love to watch a buddy cop movie with Rocket
Howard the Duck
and Howard the Duck.
Raccoon.
Yeah. Assuming Howard the Duck is still alive.
Yeah, he wasn't in the on Nowhere.
It doesn't matter.
He was also not.
Well, no, because he wasn't on Nowhere in the sequel to Guardians.
None of the Marvel Expanded Verse was in the movie. We really didn't need those guys.
No.
It'd be great if we could get a season
Where it talks about all that nonsense. That would be interesting. That would be interesting.
Foggy just disintegrate in one episode?
Yeah.
Like in the finale.
Well, I don't know, because those are like way in the past or whatever. So it'd be a while before we even get past. There. Yeah. Because they're still talking. Because they haven't even gotten to Ultron yet.
That doesn't affect them. They talk about New York all the time because they live there.
Right, and they refer to it as the incident, but there's no talk in something else like that happening.
It didn't happen in New York.
I'm aware of that.
Also, who cares about Ultron?
Yeah.
Not me!
Talk about S.H.I.E.L.D. being all evil and whatever.
That was, the Winter Soldier.
Yeah. All I'm saying is that it's not integrating
Winter Soldier's a better
those
movie.
parts into it yet. But yeah, no,
for this being the fourth or fifth Avengers movie, this was a great movie.
It was pretty good. Because they just kind of went for
The Empire Strikes Back of the next generation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Screw the next generation.
Why?
I didn't see Star Trek.
Okay.
I saw the movies.
But, yeah, no, because I just, when the movie was over, I was just in shock. Because, I mean, what are they going to do now?
What are they going to do now? Tony's on a freaking planet in the middle of freaking nowhere.
Yeah. I still maintain Strange has to know something.
Yeah, well, I mean, Future Vision.
Yeah. So I feel like, because he was like, we're in the end game now, so
it's cheating.
I feel like he knew Stark needed to be alive, but I don't know why.
He must win.
Yeah, exactly. Something like that.
Because he knew he would destroy the Infinity Stones, is my theory.
Who?
Strange. He knew that if he gave him all 5, within like 30 minutes, he would blow up the gauntlet.
Uh-huh. But that still doesn't save
None of those people are dead. That's the important thing. Those 3 kills that I mentioned earlier, those are the only people who are dead. Everybody who disintegrated, they'll be back.
You don't
worry about it.
In that nonsense.
We are already greenlit for a Black Panther 2, Nick.
But you don't count Vision.
They're not going to kill off that dude.
But you don't count Vision.
Vision's dead.
You said 3.
He was never alive.
Wow.
Hey there, have you heard about my robot friend?
Oh, man. It was like legitimately shocking. Like I haven't felt like that in a while. Like since Zayn died.
Yeah.
I haven't had that type of reaction.
That was intense.
Yeah. Because I was sitting there going like...
Like this is Logan levels of good for movies.
Yes.
Except for they don't have the rated R thing going on.
Yeah.
And they really don't need it for this movie.
No, not really.
You get your violence.
Yeah.
You get your intensity.
They don't really pull any punches as far as that stuff goes.
Yeah.
But
they really go all out with the whole war part of the
movie
title.
that's supposed to come out after this is Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah.
What a weird tone shift that's going to be.
Yeah, well, Edgar Wright's not going to be tied to this one, so maybe it'll be more intense.
Well, yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
You might be right. I feel like this is kind of like
this has to be more intense.
Well, because it's like whenever you have an episode that's like really super intense. This is kind of like the Christmas special is what Ant-Man and the Wasp is.
Yeah. It's going to be... I don't know if I'm going to see Ant-Man and the Wasp in theaters. We'll see how the trailer grabs me.
I don't know. It looks
By the way, we hadn't seen a trailer for this movie. This was the first one I went into blind of the Marvelverse. I saw the one that was in front of Black Panther.
Yeah.
But it really didn't give me nothing. Thanos is after the Infinity Stones. I could have told you that.
Yeah. But it was... I love this movie.
It's really,
it's
really
infuriating because I'm like, man, now I have to wait a year before I find out what happens and all this other nonsense.
No, dude, we're going to get movies in between there.
I also hate people...
Hopefully going to get a second sequel or a second season to The Punisher.
Maybe, I don't know. I know we're getting Daredevil season 3. I don't know when that's going to drop though.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting.
Jessica Jones season 2 already kicked off.
Yes.
Nick's seen it. I haven't. We'll get to that eventually.
Yeah.
We had a large weekend.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry.
I had to see this movie, and it was... Man, this was better than I would have thought. It would have been, especially,
But yeah.
Because I was really kind of slightly worried.
Yeah, what if this movie sucks?
I'm very annoyed with people though, because everybody's like, "Oh man," everybody's like freaking out over the deaths and whatever, and I'm like, "Well, there's gonna be other movies." I was like, "That doesn't fucking matter." The point is that you saw it happen. It doesn't matter if they're coming back. The point is that they went there. You didn't expect them to go there. That's why it's shocking for people.
That's why it's shocking?
Yeah. Because everybody's like, because almost every freaking review that I've seen of this movie, everybody's like, well, to calm down. They're not good. They're obviously not dead. Black Panther made too much money or whatever. Like, could you just get in the story for a little bit and stop thinking about numbers and all this other movie industry nonsense? Well, I understand that there's going to be other characters. This is comic books. Obviously, no character's always dead. But the point is that you saw it happen.
What do you mean no characters always dead? I just named the 3 that are not coming back.
In comic books, I said. No character stays dead. That's like the joke.
Okay, sure.
I don't know if they're going to make a joke like that in the Teen Titans Go movie, by the way.
I'm not saying it diminishes the ending.
No.
We still gotta have it affect these.
But I feel like people who say that are kind of being like, well, I mean, it's not that big of a deal or whatever.
I'm trying to console the people.
Yeah,
who took it really, really hard.
I get that.
Because Spider-Man's death was really hard, and it was a really heartfelt scene. I'm not taking anything away from the scene. I'm saying to you, he'll be back. He's gone now. He'll be back.
Yeah. But don't you think that kind of undercuts it?
No, I don't.
Okay. Sorry, I just had to get that out there.
I think it softens the blow.
I
think you need to calm yourself. Check yourself at the door, Nick.
But anyway, do you have anything else to say about this
Infinity War?
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it,
out.
Go see it. If you've seen it, see it again.
Yeah. This was a fun movie. Well, it's not a fun movie, which is what I appreciate.
No, it is a fun movie because it has twists and turns and ups and downs, and they want to be Power Rangers really, really badly. All
right.
This movie was a step in the right direction after Ragnarok.
Yeah, it was.
Black Panther was still good.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess we'll be back with you talking about some other stuff. Maybe.
Power Rangers news.
Depends. Yeah, Power Rangers. Again, that video's coming up before this one, dude.
I agree with you.
So anyway, thank you for watching. I'm Nick.
I'm Ice Andy.
And may the power chamber protect you.